also have therapy dogs on campus. That's going to be on Wednesday, December 10th in the Piazza.
Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day is Sunday, a day where we remember the attack that brought the United States into World War II.
Mandi Ortiz is here with us in studio. She got a look firsthand at what it's like that morning in Hawaii.
Yeah, Wes and Leia, not everyone gets the opportunity to sit down with a Pearl Harbor survivor, but I was lucky enough to do so this week in a conversation with Milton Verberg.
Pearl Harbor. Most Americans identify it as the day that will live in infamy. But one man saw the Japanese planes bomb the island with his own 2 eyes. Milton Verberg, a 94-year-old Pearl Harbor survivor and Army medic, lives right here in Orange. He joined the Army at age 20 and was sent to the island of Oahu in 1941, where he was certified as a medical technician. The morning of December 7th was quiet, he said, like any other Sunday. Verberg hopped aboard the bus to take him to Honolulu to visit his girlfriend, unaware of the hundreds of Japanese planes on their way to Hawaii.
We saw the planes, we saw the red emblem, but our minds were geared for going to Honolulu. The sergeant that was sitting alongside of me, he got hit. He was the only one on the bus he got hit. Now, I was a medic. I had training. I knew what to do. So I was able to stop the bleeding, and I was able to patch him up so that he would be able to make it back to the hospital.
The bus returned to headquarters and medics waited for assignments, but Verberg didn't want to wait any longer. He hopped in the ambulance and headed to Hickam Field, which was also bombed that morning.
The action was there. That's where I wanted to go. My job was to save as many lives out in the open war field that I could. Because when they hit Hickam Field, it was devastating. We knew we had a job to do. We had to realize what was going on. When we did, then we took in and dug in just like we did, because if we hadn't, you guys wouldn't be here today.
Verberg helped hundreds of patients over the next 24 hours on the field and in the hospital. 73 years have passed since the attacks, but Milton says he still feels strongly about what he witnessed.
10 years of my life after I was discharged, I used to cry on December 7th. It's not a holiday. It's a day of reverence.
Verberg says on Sunday he plans on reflecting on what he saw in 1941 and hopes other Americans will do the same. I know Pearl Harbor Day has always been a special day in my household. My grandfather was also a Pearl Harbor survivor.
So that must have made it even more special for you.
Absolutely. Great to hear his story.
Yeah, I have family members in the military as well, and it's always makes you so appreciative of everything and of all of their service. And I always love hearing the stories that my grandpa would tell me about his time in the service.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Mandi.
Thank you.
Well, many